We're talking here on this channel. Till the Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, smashing into the strong style, nerd strong style, cinephile, is Ben Affleck back as Batfleck. Speak about that for a scant few minutes. Now, I've seen on Cosmic Book News, but I haven't seen it anywhere else unless I'm just missing it on the usual places I go to. But reportedly, Ben Affleck has indeed signed a contract to return as Batman. It's tied to Snyder and HBO just throwing him a boatload of money to do his Snyder cut of the Justice League. So that's interesting. It's still, I just wonder whether or not it's still, what are people going to do if this movie still sucks? That's my whole thing with this Snyder cut. And just, I know everybody's up in arms, and the fans, the Zack Riders of Zack Snyder are all happy because they feel they made the Snyder cut happen, and maybe they did. HBO Max is this new streaming service. It's against however many other streaming services we have. So they needed to make a big splash. Justice League, DC Comics is a big splash, and taking advantage of this thirst for this Snyder cut of the movie, they're hoping will bring in pay dividends, bring in subscribers, I imagine. But you do all that, I mean, how long are they going to stay? Because I'm looking and there's, like I said, there's so many other streaming services out there. I'm subscribed to a bunch of them, so it's like it would take a lot for me to add another one to it, especially if there's a trial. Like, I won't add HBO Max till there's like a trial period, and then I'll add it. I won't add HBO Max until the Justice League movie's on there. Then I'll do a trial period, watch that, watch Boondocks. That's the only other reason I would get HBO Max at this point, because I saw where Boondocks is on there. Love me some Boondocks. But apparently with the Batfleck news, it's because of Zack Snyder being back at the helm of this new Justice League version that brought Ben Affleck back. Affleck was brought on by Snyder. He bought into his vision, reportedly. And once Zack Snyder left, through whatever circumstances, you could say it was because of family, because of the loss of his kid, because he was pushed out and conveniently used the loss of his kid as an excuse to push him out the door. Whatever. He left. Whedon was brought in to put a band-aid on the gaping wound that was the movie. Affleck was tied to Snyder, and once he was gone, just didn't want to remain a part of it. Didn't want the stress and stuff of remaining a part of it, which is one of the reasons why he dipped. But since Snyder is back, reportedly, that's what drew him back to do more appearances in DC movies, and at least, I guess, to add some new stuff to this Snyder cut, or whatever. Speaking of Whedon, now we get this week where Ray Fisher is forcefully retracting his statements of whatever positivity he said at a con about Joss Whedon and the Whedon cut. He's withdrew his support from it. He says that Whedon is terrible on set, toxic, had a toxic environment and that sort of thing, and that just, Whedon's been down this road before. He's been accused of being a not nice person on set. He's been accused of things in the divorce with his ex-wife. He's been accused of using his power to put women in compromising positions and stuff like that. So it's just like all that. I don't know. It's an ugly scene, ugly mark on the film and on his work. But this from Fisher. He just says like this blanket statement, but he doesn't offer any sort of like concrete like facts, and that's my thing with this. Like, I guess the court of public opinion and our cancel culture and stuff that we're in right now, it's just that we're quick to, we can say stuff and be vague, have a couple of our famous friends, co-sign on us, and then that's all that's needed to then, on Twitter to ride out and, take people down. And I know there's like evil and vile people out there that have done things, but in this case with Fisher, I would have wanted him to, like, give us some names, some dates, some occurrences, give us some specific examples, not just some like vague, thing like you throw out there like a random, frag grenade in Call of Duty, hoping that you like hit somebody. And it's just, if you're gonna say something, attach somebody's name to it, then, especially in social media, it's not like you said it to like a friend or whatever. Over there, you blasted it on Twitter, on social media. So it's like, I just feel like you need to come with a little bit more than that. And it's like, why is he saying this now when we got the news of the Snyder cut? Is it because he was mad because his role as Cyborg was diminished in the Whedon cut, and he's going to get put back in the Snyder cut? Is he maybe lobbying, hoping that he can garner support, fan support, to then get DC to rethink the idea of his Cyborg solo movie, which was on the slate but then pulled back? Is it more just to generate positive buzz? Because no publicity is bad publicity. So is it something to stir up just people to get talking about the Snyder Cut in any way, shape, or form, good, bad, indifferent? Is just to get them talking about it, looking forward to it, to see, oh, Fisher's mad. Maybe is he mad because he got cut out? Let's see what it looks like with him back in a larger role. So I think all those things actually are in play for this. It's just, I don't know, it's just the times we live in and stuff. It is what it is. But that's where we're at right now. It's been reported, at least through one site and some YouTubers, that Affleck is coming back. The announcement is going to be like in September at a large DC kind of WB like related event. And we'll get more. Remains to be seen. I liked him as Batman. I have said multiple times that I am not a fan of Batman or Superman as characters. I'm tired of Batman and Superman movies. They have so many other characters they can mine for stuff, for content, but they keep dragging out Batman and Superman, which I realize it's a money thing. Those are cash cows. But still, I want more. I want different characters. But saying that, after seeing Man of Steel, which I thought sucked, after seeing Batman vs Superman, which I thought sucked, and I still do, seeing Ben Affleck and Jeremy Irons in there as Bruce and Alfred, I would sign on for another movie with them. Just seeing those two in those roles, they were that good to me. Even though I'm sick of Batman, I would have wanted to see more Ben Affleck. So I'm curious to see more Ben Affleck in this Snyder cut of the movie and anything else they have going forward. But will they have anything else going forward? Because they got Pattinson as Batman right now for that movie. Are they still going with this shared universe thing? Is it just going to be the multiverse type of thing? An Elseworlds type of thing, which I think is the best at this point, because they're just doing so many different things like Joker and Batman and that sort of thing. They should just, go a different way than Marvel, because they tried to copy the Marvel movie template. They just saw the billions that Avengers got. They didn't see the work, the years spent building up to it. They just wanted the billions right now, which is, I think, what messed them up. But who knows? Maybe they learned a lesson and they're just like decide to have different pockets of DC stuff going on in multiverses and Elseworlds and that sort of thing, which is best. Remains to be seen. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Scattered as they often are. Batfleck back as Batman. What do you guys have to think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Instagram, Twitter. Talk to me here on this channel. Let us geek.